Alright guys, we flew into Atlanta. It's time for some fun in the Smokies. Jim met us up here with the truck and trailer. Got the Porsche in the back. We're unloading in some random parking lot. We gotta rip up the mountains to go make it in time for dinner. It's gonna be a great weekend. Get some weird looks at this thing. Weather's really nice out here. I don't know what it is about Georgia. This usually doesn't happen that often. In the time I was unloading my car, 4 people came up to watch the videos. Crazy. That does not happen often. 2 very crucial mods that we've done to the car. This is obviously this one's first time in the mountains, but I did 2 things right before we came up. Finally, a company came out with seat angle adjusters for the 992s, so it allows you to tilt the seat back a little bit. Otherwise, it's like a very uncomfortable seating position. Colette's very stoked about that one. Yeah. And Dundon makes a very cool insert. You see the front wheels lift? For this exhaust, the titanium muffler they have, that makes it quieter when the valves are closed by basically like forcing the exhaust gas to go in a different path. But now, with the exhaust valves open, it's even louder because it's bypassing one of the expansion chambers. Ready? So it's louder, and it's almost like we have the old Inconel megaphone on the car, but I can still make it super quiet like this. And then we can have a conversation, go on date night, you know, play telephone.
I like that. Girlfriend approved.
It's great. And then you wake it up again, and even with the windows up, it's just enough exhaust note to feel like you're actually doing something with the car. So I'm stoked. Very cool. Very excited for dinner tonight. You excited for dinner?
Yes.
I'm a big food guy. It's something we don't talk about much. I don't like exquisite foods, but I like eating food. You know?
Yeah, same.
I love this. This is like, I could just fall asleep to this sound. Not driving.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that.
This road is so cool. There's big, wide sweeping corners, 2 lanes. Use my turn signal, get in there. Look at that, nice little banking. You hear the chairs creaking. This is where I made Sean puke. It's because he was looking through the camera. Maybe I shouldn't make you do that. When we came up here with the turbo, it was just like foot to the floor, slam on the brakes, foot to the floor, slam on the brakes. In comparison, it's like a Miata where you're just like kind of keeping momentum. People get really mad when I call these things Miatas because they're like, it's a GT3, it's not a Miata. But compared to the turbo, it feels like a Miata. In a good way, fun way. Slow and fun. Well, not that slow, obviously, but.
I like that part.
So fun, right? Good visibility is what I like. It's Friday and it's driving day. We got a small little group. The homies, you guys might remember Meeker with his Golf Blue 992. But yeah, small little group. We're gonna go on a little road called Waya. Toss a GoPro on the car. Just a nice little chill drive. I'm just excited to hear my car echo off the mountains and stuff. It's so good. It's crazy that that actually makes a big difference. It matters. I know. We weren't actually over here.
What about our PB&Js?
No, our PB&Js are cooking.
This hole is like a hot box in here.
Yeah, well, they'll just be a little melted.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Also, can we appreciate the blues right now? Yeah, close your hood.
I did it again.
Don't burn yourself, it's really hot. Look at all the shades of blue. Those 2, these 2. Adam, what are the colors?
Golf Blue, Meissen Blue,
Wait, Golf
Miami,
Blue,
and I don't know the name of that.
Miami, and this is like a darker teal.
It hung out, so yeah.
Golf Blue is a lot brighter. They're so cute together.
Alright, you're not on the camera, so if you make a ugly face, I can't see you. I'm just showing you. You
Wow, the fact that I thought you said I didn't have any ugly faces.
I'm just playing. She's really happy I just made that remark.
Yeah.
Are you actually mad? I can't ever tell.
Ew, why are they just leaking?
they're explodables. The gummies that like have. Can I have one? Yeah, these things are busted.
Sport suspension?
Sport suspension.
Engaged.
Engaged. notification that says, "Are you having fun? We notice tire temperatures have been increasing rapidly." I screwed up by not rolling the GoPro for Colette's first back road experience in the manual GT3. What were your thoughts?
It was pretty awesome. I feel like if it's not my car, I'm always very tentative in driving something, but the noises,
yeah, they're good.
The noises are absolutely amazing, but it did feel very weird waiting to shift till it got till 9 grand. That was a very weird feeling.
It takes a long time. I had to yell at her. I was like, find the red line. It's okay, you can hit it a little bit.
Good car though, very cool.
Believe it or not, Porsche guys, when they buy a car, they look up on the ECU how many times you've hit rev limiter, and that affects the value. Yeah. So you just devalued the car, thank you.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding, I don't care.
Worth it.
I don't care.
Good noise.
Very good noises. All right, so day one's in the books. I didn't really film a lot, but we did get to drive a lot of roads. The most common question I'm getting here is how different does the Touring feel from the other car? Pretty much identical. I don't think we go fast enough to really take advantage of the aero that the other car would have in comparison to this, and everything else about the car is the same. But the things that are a lot better, the seating position now that it's reclinable, the titanium Dundon exhaust is amazing. I love that. And one other thing that I didn't do on this car, I didn't do as aggressive of a track alignment. I kind of split the difference. The other car might have had a little bit more grip when you're pushing it at its limit, but this car, now that it's a little bit less aggressive, when you do the crazy track alignment, the front camber makes the car pull a lot and tram line on like off-cambered straights. This car is like the perfect happy medium, ton of grip, and on straights it feels like a street car, super smooth. So I'm very, very happy with how it feels. It's the first time actually like cornering with this car. Fan?
Yeah, what I'm really a fan of is that Ruby Star GT3RS over there.
You almost ordered one and you bailed.
Look at it.
Yeah, they were way more expensive than we thought they were gonna be when they came out.
Yeah, by the time you finished like specking something out,
it was like we thought it was gonna be like 100 and change, and it was like 200 and change.
Like 180, 190.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at it.
Oh, Sean's here.
Look at it. At least give him a zoom. Zoom in.
Yeah, I did.
All the way.
I already did.
No more.
Morning drive in the Cherra Hollow. We're literally in the clouds. How beautiful is this? Sean's in front of us in his new RS, and we're just drooling over it the whole time. At the end of the Cherra Hollow Skyway, there's this little coffee shop that I love that we're going to called Trout Mountain. Everyone's pulling in. Coffee spots over here. So stoked for coffee. You guys remember Sean with the lizard green RS followed by the green 992 GT3, and you are the first one I've seen with a 992 GT3RS here. How do you like it?
It is, it's special. It's a lot of grip, a lot of downforce. Never really had a real downforce car, and you can totally notice it. Put Dundon headers and exhaust on it, and it's pretty epic. So we'll see what Adam thinks of it.
He's gonna let me take it for a spin. He's gonna hop in the Touring. I'm excited to see what you think of that thing. I'm so happy with the exhaust setup on it now.
Yeah. And I have not driven a manual 992 yet, so this would be cool.
Who knows, maybe you want to trade after.
Unlikely.
Yeah. I think it's so cool. I love looking at it in the rear. Like what they did with these fenders and kind of how they cut in looks so cool. What a car. All right, we are in the 992 GT3RS. If you're not a big GT3 guy, basically the same thing as the GT3, bigger wing, more downforce, a little bit wider. This is the first PDK car that I've driven. I've only driven manual 992s. Actually, we drove Sean's car, his other car, after we crashed. I forgot about that. The green one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. I'm bummed that these cars don't make the pops on the shifts like the 991s do.
Why does the shifting sound so cheap?
It makes a little bit of a pop, just not as loud of a bang. The Touring looks so funny seeing the wing popped up. The downforce, I don't know if we're gonna notice. It definitely feels more rigid, you feel it?
Yeah.
Just coming around the corner, it doesn't like roll as much. Sean's such a real one letting us drive this thing. So Sean's in front of us driving the Touring. It's his first manual car. Or first manual 992, I should say. He's getting it. Been getting a lot of comments about when my RS is gonna come in. It's taking a little bit longer than expected. Hopefully it'll be like an early next year thing, but as soon as I know an actual date, I'll let you guys know. The Touring is supposed to be my transition car. I am kind of loving it, but I really miss having a wing. These cars have such presence just looking at them. We're just gonna need to convert to like keeping all our stuff in duffel bags because you don't have a frunk in these cars to put stuff. Did you notice anything from the passenger seat, Colette?
This seat doesn't have the tilt on it.
I meant about the car.
Well, I'm noticing how uncomfortable the seat is. I mean, it's just a little stiffer. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just a little nervous.
You hear more induction noise having the like air intakes next to you compared to that where the induction's like behind you. I noticed that my car feels faster with that engineering tune. Like the mid-range of my car is a bit more. I wonder if Sean will notice.
I don't think we told him about the sport suspension engaged
Oh yeah,
button.
he'll probably figure it out. He's smart. Now obviously we're on a back road, so we're not going to be actually pushing this car enough to really extract the advantages of the downforce, but nonetheless it's still a fun experience. So we have a radio in here?
I don't think so.
I left mine.
Oh, yeah.
We do? I'll tell him. Hey Sean, do you copy?
Copy.
Make sure you press the suspension button on the center console. I have it configured so when you're in track mode it doesn't do that. It's just a button right above the shifter
How does it make the exhaust louder?
in track mode. Yeah, you hear the engine noise a lot more. It almost sounds like it's like a race car whiny diff. I wonder if they put like stiffer mounts on the engine or the transmission or something for this car. Either that or we're hearing downforce. You hear it's like a little whine?
Yeah, I hear
It
it.
sounds sick. These cars are so good. I was saying this to Colette earlier, I don't think I can ever see myself not owning a GT car in my life. Yeah, the shifters on the steering wheel are very clicky.
Yeah, I don't like it. It sounds cheap.
No, don't say that. Take it back.
I don't take it back.
Take it back.
I did hear you clicking like it's a cheap.
GT3RS is the best car ever.
And I do think this car is amazing, but the shifting noise has gotta go. It sounds like a simulator plastic paddle shift.
In the coolest way possible. I feel the grip, which I didn't think I would notice on a road like this, but that car, I was kind of working a little bit more. This thing's just a little bit extra more confidence inspiring. I think Sean's gonna get out of that car and have the biggest smile on his face. I love the manual, but I miss having a PD out my manual fantasy and I'm ready to be back in a PDK car. I think in a perfect world you'd have one of both, but I'm happy to have experienced both. You just find yourself like leaving it in one gear longer in that car. And I don't notice like it being bumpier, it's just more rigid. This sounds really stupid, but it almost feels like the car is like leaning in on the corners. Which I guess would be like stiffer sway bars. In most scenarios, I'd be hopping in this car and babying it, but Sean probably drives the crap out of his cars more than anyone else I've ever met. He'll have a brand new car, he'll take it straight to the track, he will drive it 10/10ths, and he enjoys these cars so much. He's the guy that brought the Smokies group together and does a lot of good for cystic fibrosis and puts a lot of effort into organizing all this stuff and has made a lot of people fall in love with these cars more than they already do already. He's like a great ambassador of GT3s, GT3RSs, and now he's a big air-cooled guy, so he's been trying to get me into that game.
What are you doing?
I downshifted. Alright, windows down. Is the induction noise better? A little bit. I can't hear his car over mine. I literally can't hear his car over mine. I kind of like windows up more because you hear more of the like actual valve train going on. It sounds like a video game.
Yeah.
You can't even see the wing in the rearview mirror, it's that tall. That's so funny. The 992 GT3, that was a complaint of some people that the wing was like right in the middle of the mirror, so you like couldn't really have good visibility out the back. So they just said, fuck it, made it so high that it doesn't even show in the mirror. Alright, so I compared it to the Touring. If I'm comparing this right now to the old RS that I had, obviously the front end being now upper A-arm instead of McPherson, it feels way less darty. So like you get the feeling of being in a track car without having it going like beep, 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 beep the whole time. It feels a lot smoother. So like comparing this to that, yes, of course, it's obviously better. But comparing it to the Touring, man, the manual, I kind of miss it a little bit. It's good. I think I'm gonna miss having a manual GT3, having an RS, but not enough to not have an RS. I think getting to drive a 992, oh crap, I forgot about that. I got to drive a 992 Cup car, which is like technically I'd say even almost one step above this. That engine was sick. I think between it being lightweight, I don't know if it makes that much more power, but it felt so good, and hearing the gear whine too. Sean, I didn't realize how loud my car was until I rolled down the windows and couldn't hear the RS. What'd you think?
Awesome. Sound is absolutely insane in the car, but like climbing the hill, it's quiet. It's freaking fantastic. Fun to drive.
I forgot to tell you it's tuned.
Yeah,
Could you tell?
It's fast. It's very fast.
So the RS, like, I thought I would expect a bigger difference. It felt like it did everything, but with like 20% less effort. Does that make sense?
The steering is a lot heavier in the RS. Steering's lighter in this car. It's just, it's different, but I was totally impressed. I haven't driven one of these yet, so.
It's a good car. The RS, like, I don't know what it is. It has like a little bit of like gear whine that sounds very race car simulator. Like, that I think was probably my favorite thing.
Yeah, we put this car on a lift next to a 992 Cup car, and it was unbelievable how, like, just the same part numbers. It's basically a race car. It's crazy, so.
Well, thank you for letting us drive it.
No, it's awesome. Good times.
Yeah. I gotta give a shout out to Matt from Obsessed Garage. He set up this pressure washing system at the lodge that we're staying at. So now everyone gets to clean their cars up here. I just power washed all the bugs off mine. Sean's doing his. And it wouldn't be possible without you, Maddie. So we appreciate you. Wish you were here. Hopefully next time. We're on Hellbender, coming back from lunch. Had a really good wrap. It was chicken and bacon and tomato and lettuce with cheddar cheese. There's a new GT3RS, Sean, and then a GT4RS in front of us. And we're driving somewhere in the mountains. All right, so we just ate lunch. I got a chicken wrap. It had bacon and chicken and cheese and lettuce. Now we're on a road called Hellbender, one of my favorite roads. We're following new GT3RS and GT4RS. Having fun, getting followed by 992 GT3. Lots of pretty sounding engines, including mine. Fun times, fun times. Look at the road, pretty road. Bump. Good time. Oh look, friend. Oh look, another friend. Hi, friend. Go back on the Dragon. It's unfortunately a road that you just have to use to get through to other roads. None of the guys wanted to drive it just because of like how gnarly it is on the weekends and how much traffic, so we're all just kind of cruising. But yeah, it's insane, some of the cars that you see just flying by and the amount of traffic and risk on this road compared to a lot of the other surrounding roads that are way less traffic. But yeah, any comments, Colette?
No.
We've seen a lot of trailers on this road today. I would hate to trailer on this road. But, like we said, it's the only way to get through to some places, so. I think we're about to, I think this is the spot, Colette, right here. Look. Yep.
Oh, that is.
Yep, they crossed left over right here.
Wow.
Yeah. See, if we were real cringe YouTubers, I would have made this video revisiting where it happened and take photos there and stuff.
Yeah, I'm fine not ever going there.
Well, also, someone already did that for us, so we don't have to. Hell yeah, all these CRXs, they be ripping and getting it. I want to bring the CRX up here. 10,000.
No, hard no.
20,000.
Hard no.
30,000 likes.
No, denied.
Colette.
Denied.
Colette,
we are
please.
not taking
Please.
that car, that tin box, tin can car.
It's got such a good roll cage in it. That is literally the most beefy cage any Honda's ever seen. It's a drift cage.
Look, car, look.
What?
This car. Oh, cool.
Huh?
We totally forgot what we were just talking about.
No.
Very cool, bye.
No. I feel like this is kind of insane, especially for us. We're up at 6 a.m. in the morning on the last day.
So fun.
Everyone's going up the Cherahall Skyway to see the sunrise.
Should be worth it though. We haven't done that.
Yeah, and we kind of have to get up early anyway to catch a flight because we're like driving to Atlanta Motorsports Park to throw the car back in the trailer. So we're gonna take a cruise up Cherahall, nice scenic drive in Wolfpen, which is another road I like, and then hop back on a plane. I wish videos did how cool this is justice. Seeing all the taillights, the dark road. This will probably be the coldest climate this car will ever see under my ownership. 35 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Look, it's the sun coming eventually.
Eventually.
One of the many new benefits of the 992 GT3RS are the hand warmers in the front. And it's light out. All right, now we begin the journey. All right, so the trip's pretty much wrapped up here. We're back at Atlanta Motorsports Park, loading up. I gotta say, being up in the mountains again after what happened last time, I definitely drove a little bit more timid than I have in the past. Just more than anything, being super paranoid just about other people. And in fact, on a road very close to the Dragon, the exact same thing happened to us. This time, a car in front of us went to go pull off onto the shoulder, cross the lane of traffic in a blind corner. Thankfully, there's no other cars coming, but I bet it happens quite often. Just sucks when you're the other guy, I guess. But anyway, I had a blast. I'm very thankful that I was able to go up there, and I'm thankful that places like the Smoky Mountains exist. I feel like it'd be very easy for them as a community to just make fun driving not possible on the roads, but the community really embraces it. A lot of the restaurants and all the places that people stay, they understand that people go up there for driving roads. They appreciate it because it helps with tourism and it helps keep the economy going. But more than anything, like, I'm just thankful that something like that exists. I really do think the Smoky Mountains are like the haven for good driving roads in the East, maybe even in the whole country. And I'm stoked I was able to enjoy this car up there, and I hope you guys enjoyed some of the content.